सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ Uddhava Gita, 18th chapter, page 277, verse 33. Tam vai pravayasam bhikshum avadhutamasajjanaha दृष्ट्वा पर्यभवन्मद्भद्र बह्वीभिः परिभूतिभिः. Bhikshu Geetam, Lord Krishna continuing from 14 to 30, how that Avadhuta in his own mind, that dialogue took place, Lord Krishna pointed out. Then Bhagavan is telling now, once that Brahmana, Avanti Brahmana became a bhikshu and he is living on bhiksha, that is why he is known as bhikshu, a sannyasi, the one who is Avadhuta sannyasi, moving here and there, not staying in one place, having got extreme vairagyam on this entire materialistic universe, and he started doing his sadhana, spiritual sadhana, getting food from outside people, society, taking care of the minimum basic needs for his survival of the body, and focusing his whole mind for Atma Chintanam. By learning, we have to understand, he approached some pandits there, some sadhus there, and he has learnt, and he is moving just like an Avadhuta. And you know that he came after Grihastha very much late, only he has come to this bhikshu lifestyle. That means after doing bhikshu life for some time also, he became old now. He is very, very old, almost wrinkles on the body, white hair, and not able to move like youngsters. That is why Lord Krishna used the word pravayasam bhikshum tam. Such a bhikshu who is old now, and Avadhuta, the one who is totally dropped everything, every relation, all desires. The one who is not interested in any worldly objects, free from all desires of money, pleasures, etc., including his own dress also, not bothering much about dress also. That is the idea of Avadhuta. That means dress also very, very shabby and almost torn dress. What happens that normally people give respect by seeing their dress, car, status, house, etc. only. People give respect. This type of people won't get respect in the society. He is not totally away from the society. That's why he wears minimum dress. What dress? Some dhoti like, and wearing top, some uttariyam like. So having seen drishtva asajjanaha, then people take it as an advantage. They insult that person. Asajjanaha means those who are not having any right thinking about sadhus, asajjanaha, evil-minded people. Drishtva, tam drishtva, having seen such a old bhikshu, avadhuta bhikshu, Paryabhavan Bhadra, he Bhadra, O Uddhava. Here Bhadra word is used to say, it shows that Mangala Swarupaha, because Uddhava is a great bhakta of Lord Krishna. Once you see such a bhaktas, everything Mangalam only will happen to you. That is why Lord Krishna used the word Bhadra. Every bhakta is a great soul because his mind is fully soaked with Bhagavan's Nama without any sort of impurities in his mind. Therefore, he Bhadra, tam drishtva paryabhavan, they started insulting him by many bhakvibhihi paribhutibihi, by insulting him, that means verbally and physically. Paribhutihi bhihi, humiliated him. They have humiliated him by insulting him. So every person gets some sort of humiliation in a point of time, at a point of age. Everyone will get, ratio may be different. Some insults, some humiliation by others happens. At that time also, what are the types of humiliations? How they have insulted him, that are all explained from a big list from 34 to 40th verse. Continuously, how he was insulted, humiliated by these evil-minded people in the society because of a lack of money, a lack of status, a lack of any sort of possessions. So what are the ways they have insulted him? Now he is showing from this 34th verse onwards the list of those insults, how this bhikshu was ridiculed by those people. Just I will read the shloka and the commentary. I don't want to give word to word meaning. It is very difficult to explain also such a way they insulted him. Therefore, I don't want to go more details, but I read the just translation what they have given, that is enough. Verse number 34. Kechittrivenum juguhu eke patram kamandalum पीठं चैकेक्षसूत्रं च कन्धां चीराणि केचन. This verse meaning is kechana means some people, some took his triple staff danda, and some people took his begging bowl. Bhikshu always have begging bowl, that bhiksha patram, that begging bowl somebody took, and somebody took his water pot, kamandalu, in which he take the water to drink. Some took his seat, asanam, where he sit, that also they have taken. And some people took that rosary, rudrakshamala, what he do, japa, the beads, mala, somebody has taken. And some people took his torn clothes. Already clothes are very old. Chirani means whatever he covers his body, a bed sheet or some clothes. One pair maybe he is having, and he is wearing one dress, and one more is there, that also they have taken. So he is not having any place to keep his things. Whatever he is having on one shoulder, this shoulder, like that only. That kamandalu, that staff, danda, etc. So this way they have taken his things. Not only that, what do they do after taking? As though they come and give to him and take it back. Like that they started doing. In the 35th verse, 36th verse I'll read. प्रदाय च पुनस्तानि दर्शितानि दर्शितान्याददुर्भुविन् मुनेः अन्नं च भैक्ष्य सम्पन्नं भुञ्जानस्य सरित्तटे मूत्रयन्ति च पापिष्टाः ष्टीवन्त्यस्य च मूर्धनि यत वाचं वाचयन्ति ताडयन्ति न वक्ति चेत् पुनः तानि प्रदाय, then showing them to him his own things, they return those things and again they snatched from him. Darshitani tani, they show him, see that we have taken your things, like that they showed to him, and again punaha darshitani ya dadur munehi, snatch them from again from him, showing as though giving and taking back. Darshitani ya daduhu munehi adaduhu, again they will take it back. Darshitani adaduhu munehe, adaduhu means taking back. And not only that, annam cha bhaiksha sampannam, that food, whatever he received by begging, bhikshatanam, muni means a silent monk, mananath munihi, the one who is muni, his things they have snatched and showing him and again taking back. Whatever food also he has it. When he is eating sarittate, near the river side, because to wash his hands, to drink water, that river side only he sits and eating. When he was eating sarittate bhaiksha sampannam annam, bhaiksha sampannam means bhikshatana dvara, whatever he received food, that annam bhunjanasya, while eating, which he had collected by begging, these people, what they do, they mutrayanti cha papishtaha, these people, evil-minded people who are unrighteous people, they urinate at that on that food and stevanti. Yes, asya cha murthani, and they used to spit on his face. They used to spit on his face. Then, yat avacham vachayanti. When he was observing silence, avacham, but they made him to speak, talk like that. And he is silent, they want to make him to some words to utter forcefully. Thadayanti na vakti chet. If he is not talking, if he is not opening his mouth, na vakti chet thadayanti. Started beating him. They started beating him, threatening him, like that. Tarjayantya pare vagbhihim steno yamiti vadinah बध्नन्ति रज्ज्वा तं केचित् बन्ध्यतां बध्यतामिति. Further humiliation is tarjayanti apare. Others started arguing with him. The harsh words, tarjayanti. Arguing with him with harsh words, vagmi. As how they, what they say, saying that Stenaha ayam, this man is, this bhikshu is a thief. He is not a real sannyasi, he is a thief. Iti vadinaha. They talk about him as he is a thief. He is not a real sannyasi, bhikshu. He is in the vesham, he is a thief, like that. Badhnanti rajvatam kechit. Some people bind him with the rope. Badhnanti. And not only that, telling all the time, badhyatam, badhyatam iti. They bound him with a rope, and some people say, bind him, because people are doubting him. Maybe he comes to steal something here, therefore tie him with a rope. They were shouting there. Then क्षिपन्त्येकेव जानन्तः एष धर्मध्वजः शठः क्षीणचिवित्त इमां वृत्तिम् अग्रहीत् स्वजनोज्झितः. Shipanti. Eke avajanantah. Some people insultingly talking, taunting him, blaming him. Shipantyaha means throwing something upon him, lot of things, and saying, Eshaha dharmadhvajaha shataha. He is a dharmadhvajaha, showing that he is a great person, as the righteous person, dharmadhvajaha, who has put a mask of religion. Dharmadhvajaha means showing that wearing rudrakshamala, putting kamandal and all, he is just showing he is not a real sannyasi or renunciate. Dharmadhvajaha Shatahan, he is having lost his wealth, now he is becoming adamant. Shataha, adamant, and he is doing lot of cheating activities, like that. They started blaming him. Discarded by his own people, he has taken to this bhikshu profession, like that. Normally when you see also, we always we do not know who is a real monk or unreal man. These people are all like that. Normally people also, when we go and see in pilgrimages, there are many people wearing saffron clothes. They look so very shabby. We do not know how many great people are there among them. But we categorize all of them into, normally people categorize them, all of them into same category. Thieves, like cheating people, lazy people, like that. When we conduct Bhandara in Rishikesh, many of you have seen that 100, 200, 300 sadhus will come, and they come and eat. They all sit in line, and you look at them, so like, these are all description, no? Looks very shabby, and they are not very much neat and clean, like that. But they are wearing saffron clothes, and they come. Many of them are look like a beggars. But to our surprise, In that Bhandara, when they sit, there are many, many Pandits. There are Vyakarana Pandits, there are Tarka Pandits, they sit among them because they are depending upon the Bhiksha only and studying in one ashramam. So wherever whoever gives Bhiksha, they eat because they want time for study. They don't have any cooking, all this house and all. If they maintain cooking, house and all, they cannot study. They won't get time. That is why in Rishikesh, Haridwar and all, like such places, many genuine bhikshus are there. They also look like the same because they don't have money to have nice clothes. Like whatever they give in Bhandara, that blankets, the clothes, so that alone they will use. And one patram will be there. Wherever they give bhiksha, they eat. Among them, there are some, after taking bhiksha, they go and study all our shastras. Like that, many people, Pandits are also will come among them, but they don't look outside as Pandits. They are studying. We don't know who are they. Like that only Dayananda Swamiji was also there in Rishikesh, and he used to take Bhiksha and study in Kailas Ashrama first beginning days. Such a great Swamiji, but he also went for Bhiksha. Nobody knows. Like 200, 300 sadhus comes, so how do you know? Who is studying Vyakaranam, who is studying Vedanta, who is studying Tarka in Huchi Ashrama? Nobody knows. Because that is the way they live without any address. Who is he? Where from he comes? Nobody knows. That is the sadhu's life, really speaking. Nowadays, sadhus are different types, living in one place, having property, having ashramam, lot of paraphernalia. There are nowadays differences there. So this bhikshu is like that only. Wherever people are giving bhiksha, he goes there. But all the places, you don't get respect. All ashramas, they give respect. But if without ashramas, without bhandara, if you are in the society, going to village and eating food, taking, who will give respect? Like ordinary beggar he looks. Normally beggar annale, we don't give respect. People won't give respect. Sometimes Bhagavan comes in the form of a beggar. We know those stories also. Like that, this person, this bhikshu also was argued by them. They used to think he is a thief like, and some people used to scold him, insult him. So he is shataha, he is very arrogant, and he is very blunt, like that. Kshina vittaha, he lost his money. Kshina vittaha imam vrittim grahitva, grahit. He has taken this as a profession, begging profession. All begging profession he has taken because he has lost his money. And not only that, swajana, they all people, his relatives also left him, family members also left him. Then next verse 39. Aho esha mahasarah dhృతిమాన్ పరిరాళివ మౌనేన సాధయంత్యర్థం వగ్బహు బకబహూఢనిశ్చయః. Now, Aho, he says, oh, alas, oh, he is exceptionally strong person, Maha Saraha. Dhritim Dhritimman Giriradivan. And he is very steady like a mountain. Giri means mountain. Giriradiva. He is very strong. Mahasaraha. He is very strong and stubborn. Very stubborn like Himalayas. Maunena sadhayanti, by silence he get everything, that food, cloth, everything he gets. He is not talking, but he gets everything. Sadhayanti artham. Artham means things. Whatever he needs, he gets from people. Being a stubborn person, not changing his mind. He is firm in resolution like a Hiran. Hiran means, here they have given translation. Bakaha is in the Sanskrit word. Bakaha means crane. How that crane in the water stands to catch the fish. Without any movement, it firmly stands. Bakaha iva. Bahudha Nischayaha. Bakaha Bhagavat, Bhagavat Dridha Nischaya. That Dru is separately printed. Bhagavat Bhagavat Dridha Nischaya, because that Dru is the Ritvam is has to come below the Da. He is seeks to gain all his things, objects by observing silence, like that crane, Dradhanishchaya. He is very, very firm on getting things from people silently. So like that, they were thinking. People were thinking in so many ways, in a humiliating manner. So manasa, vacha, karmana, by others he was insulted, humiliated. So these are all humiliations. When we read, every person gets some type of humiliation in the life. How he was silent. Later he is going to say again, his dialogues are going to come later from 42 onwards, how he felt. That comes later. How he took them, all those insults and humiliation done by the people, how he takes it. That is very important. These are all only humiliations. Iti, next sloka, 40th sloka. Now 39 over. So he is very strong and firm like mountain and getting things silently. Ityeke vihasantyenam eke durvatayanti cham tam tambabandhurniru niruruddhuhu yatha kridayanakam dvijam yatha kridanakam dvijam iti eke. Thus did some ridicule him. Some people, vihasanti means ridiculing, parihasam, ridicule him. Eke, others treated him, durvatayanti cha, treated him shamefully. And some people bound to confine him as they do a plaything such as a bird. Kridanakam, yatha kridanakam, babandhuhu, niruruddhuhu means they bind such a, some people bind the bird and like that, and they play with that bird, toy like that. These people bind him with the rope something, and they used to play with him. Durvatayanti means they just blow the air from their mouth on his face. They blow the air from his mouth on his face, from their mouth. How he took all of these insults, that Lord Krishna says in the next shloka, 41. Babandhuhu means all are lit prayoga, tied and confined him. Nirurudhu means they stopped his movements. Kridanakam dvijam. This wise person was bound by those people like a bird. They used to play with him like a toy. So that bird is helpless. It cannot do anything. Like that these people did towards this person. Evam sabhautikam dukkham daivikam dehikam chetayat bhokta bhoktavya भोक्तव्यमात्मनोदिष्टं प्राप्तं प्राप्तमबुध्यत. Evam, thus, whatever trouble has come is of three types he underwent. What are they? Whether they are daihikam, they are happened to the body. Daihikam means the pain from one's own body, because of they are beating him and they are giving some pain to his body. So daihikam means adhyatmika tapam, dukkham. Then second one, daihikam dukkham. Dukkham you have to supply every time. So he has got pain at a body level. Then bhautikam dukkham. Bhautika means by other living beings, animals, or even surrounding people around him, by all of them. Bhautikam dukkham. Then daivikam dukkham, because there is no shelter for him, his own house is not there, therefore he used to undergo the pain of this natural all these what you can calamities, floods, earthquake, thunder, lightning, or like that. That is called daivikam, supernatural occurrences. Some will happen. Daihikam dukkham, bhautikam dukkham, daivikam dukkham. So in other words, adhyatmika tapam, adhi bhautika tapam, adhi daivika tapam. That is why we chant Shanti, Shanti, Shanti after every mantra. For one Shanti, for one tapam. So, bhoktavyam atmanaha dishtam. It's given as a part of his prarabdha. Dishtam means given. How he took all these insults, humiliations, they are all dishtam, given, praptam, because of prarabdha. Praptam praptam abudhyata. He has understood that. We should not think that these pains are coming because of these all people. Otherwise, because of God, because of rains, because of devatas, or because of animals, these pains are coming. Really speaking, 99% of people think these are all coming because of others, because of some animals or birds, insects, and all devatas are also unhappy, that's why they are cursing me. Like that we think, but how this line is very important. Praptam praptam dishtam bhoktavyam atmanah. These are all my prarabdha karma. They are only instruments. Through them I am getting these humiliations. I need it, I deserve it. Otherwise, why I have to go so many insults, so much of humiliation? I need it. That's why they are all only instruments. Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Why I could not get nice body, nice health, and why some diseases? Prarabdha karma. Tala eluthu. Harinapi Harinapi Lalata Likita Parimartum na Sekyate. Nobody can change one's own karma phalam. That's why everybody has to undergo some pain at a body level. One body has to undergo one type of pain. Why? Different members in the family undergoes different pains, and one person's pain is different from another person's pain. Physical, mental, and surroundings. What is the reason? Only our karma phalam. Prarabdha karma phalam. Dishtam means it is given. Given means given by the Lord as my karma phalam. Given by Lord, and again we should not take Bhagavan alone. He is partial. He only giving, never. Why Bhagavan has to give? Huh? He is not bothered about all those things. So, na-bhuktam kshiyate karma janma koti shatairapi. Whether knowingly or unknowingly you have done some karma, either in this janma or previous janma, this body has come only, it is a bhoga alayam, ayatanam, bhoga ayatanam. So the mind has to undergo the pain through this bodily pains. So body is, and body doesn't have pain. Body, when it gets hurt or burning or anything, mind, sukshma shariram, that is mind, antakaranam, only under trauma. So sukshma shariram has to undergo that karma phalam, sukha, dukkha, only through this body. This is why it is called bhoga ayatanam. It is bhoga sadhanam, bhoga ayatanam in Tattva Bodha Visa. People doesn't know this, even who knows also, after studying Shastra also, why me? Why me I am getting this problem? And then we'll question normally. But our Shastra says very, very clearly, as you have what you sow, that you reap. What you sow, that you reap. Past karmas, we do not know what we did. What we did in last week itself, we do not know. How many people we have humiliated, how many people we have insulted, how many people we have doubted unnecessarily, how many people we may have done wrong things to them in previous janma unknowingly. We don't remember. When we remember, only it comes as a karma phalam. This is as a punishment like. Punishment like. Prayashchittam is there. Still one has to undergo that pain. So therefore, once you have maturity, understanding about our karma phalam, we are undergoing. Nobody is responsible. I used to see on people, they silently undergo that pain. Why they silently undergo? Because my karma prarabdham, my fate. So therefore I have to undergo. Who will undergo? Even diseases are also come to that so and so body, to so and so. Different people get different types of diseases. Why? Adi kuda karma phalam. Rinanubandha rupena pashu patni sutta alayana. So all these pashu, patni, animals, birds, whatever you have in your house nearby, the relation with them, family members, all are rinam, debt. So rinakshaye kshayam yanti. Once the rinam is over, they will leave you, they depart from you, or you will depart from them. This is their law, karma siddhanta. So this Bhikshu has recognized Atmanaha. Atmanaha is a reflexive pronoun. Whatever other people do, everyone undergoes humiliation in the form of different insults. Bhoktavyamanam, These are all to be experienced, anubhavam, experienced. Praptam praptam abudhyata, as prarabdha brings one after the other. Praptam praptam means as prarabdha brings one after the other, I have to undergo. These are all given to me, and abudhyata, he has understood. So devatas are also not cause. Devatas are also not the cause of giving pain. I am only the cause for my pain. 41. He has understood all these are only my prarabdha. Then what is that type of thinking comes? Once you understand it is our own prarabdha, there is some relief. I used to give an example. You remember that if anyone hurts us physically, we get pain. But at the same time, when our tooth only bite our own tongue, many times it happens. Our tooth only bite our own tongue. We never remove the tooth. Toothache comes, we never remove it, we are bearing it, and it bites the tongue also. And it gets wounded, blood comes, but you console yourself because your own tooth, your own tongue. How you are bearing that? Even small, somebody step on your leg or anything, you will get so anger outside people. Whenever it bites your own tongue, you accept it. And you are getting some pain in the door, sometimes the fingers will get stuck that, and some immense pain will come. So toes or something to hit something to the door or something, you bear it because you know that it is your own mistake. You understand. Like that only a mature person, even other humiliations, other insults also, any prarabdha karma comes, he or she recognize that, and acceptance. That is the word we have to understand. Acceptance of one's own karma phalam. That acceptance comes, the resistance won't reduce. Reduction of resistance towards prarabdha karma phalam, dukkha phalam. Sukham comes, everybody takes. Dukkham comes. That too, anybody insult us, many days people won't sleep, they won't eat, they don't drink water also, and repeatedly thinking about that insult, humiliation only. Naturally, instead of worrying about that humiliation, so what? Doesn't matter, let me accept it, like that. So later, what he feels, and next page, 280, 42, Lord Krishna concludes, Paribhuta imam gatham agayata naradhamaihi patayadhisvadharmasthah dhruti sthaya satvikim. Paribhuta imam gadham, even though insulted by all these evil-minded people who sought to lead him astray from this spiritual path, and naradhamaihi, by these people who are very, very inferior thinking people, naradhamaha, naradhamaihi, adhamana, lowest cadre of mind. People who always insulting others, blaming others, they don't have any other work. They always do that only. They are called naradhamaha. Naradhamaihi, um, imam gadham agayata. He, from to make him astray from his path. These are the many ways. Patayadbhihi swadharmasthaha dhritim sthaya. Even though they humiliated him, they insulted him to take him away from this bhikshu lifestyle. By insulting that person, once what will happen? Person will go away. Why I have to be insulted by them? He may drop this type of lifestyle, sannyasi lifestyle. Let me live like a worldly people. Like that, they want to change his mind. They want to divert him from his spiritual path. Like this, many ways they have tried. But what? Patayatbhihi, even though they he stick to his swadharmasthaha, even though they want to make him to fall from his spiritual path, but he was dhritim asthaya, firm, taking a firm decision. So many people also, when you come to Vedanta, you study Vedanta, you live simply, very simple manner. You are not like other people. They look at you some a different person, and they start insulting. Why you are like this? Why you are like this? Like that. They go on talking. Once they talk 2 3 times 4 times, you feel very bad. And it is not easy to lead a renunciate life or sadhu like life, simple life, without any possessions, profession, without attachments, without money, etc. Not having any clinging for worldly matters. If you alone live in the family or in the society, they look at you and they separate you from the society, and they blame also you are unproductive, you are useless. What Vedanta gives? Why Bhagavad Gita, all this you are studying? Earn money, enjoy life. Like that they go on starting disappointing, insulting, disappointing, and they want to take you away from the turn your attention from that spiritual life. It happens. Many people has to face that also. In one's own family also it happens many times. But this bhikshu dhritim asthaya satvikim, very satviki means very soft, and very politely he underwent that humiliation. And agayata, he sang Gadham agayata naradhamaihi paribhutam imam gatham. That story of humiliation is like a story, big story, episodes and episodes you can like write. Maybe 10 years, 20 years he might have gone underwent that humiliation, that Gatha, how they have insulted him. Imam Gadham, Paribhuta Gadham. That Gatha which is not very interesting, but it is a painful Gatha. Paribhuta, but he never felt that. For people to look at other outside people, what a miserable life, such a suffering, insults, humiliation. Paribhuta Gadham Agayata. So you have to do Anvaya. Naradhamaihi Paribhu Imam Paribhuta Gadham. That his life, Gadha means that his life which he underwent by those evil-minded people in the form of humiliation, about that Agayata, he sang. That song was sung by him. அதுக்கு தான் பிக்ஷு கீதம்னு பேர். இதுக்கு என்ன பேர்? பிக்ஷு கீதம். காதாம் அகாயத பாதயத்பிஹி சதர்மஸ்தஹ. Even though they want to make him to fall down, come away from his the swadharmasthaha, he remained in his own duty, sannyasa duty, bhikshu duty, whatever danda is there, tarpanam, all the whatever he has to do, japa, daily all Bhikshatanam and Atma Chintanam, Dhritima, Dhritim Asthaya, taking to a commitment firm, sattvic and very calm and quiet, and with that he started what? Gitam, Bhikshu Gitam. How he took all those humiliations, how he looked at all insults, what was his mind set up at that time. This is very nice portion from 43 to 58, 16 verses Bhikshu Gitam. This is the most important for every sadhaka. Yani sthitaprajnasya lakshanani tani mumukshuho sadhanani. As in Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, I said, as gunatita, yani gunatita lakshanani tani mumukshoho sadhanani. Whatever traits are very spontaneous, natural to jnanis, wise people, yani sthitaprajnasya lakshanani. Lakshanani means characteristics of a jnani. What are all his conduct, lifestyle, thinking, walking, talking, That's why Arjuna asked, Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava sthitadi kim prabhasheta kimasitam vrajeta kim. Arjuna want to know about the wise person's sthita prajna lifestyle conduct. That place Shankaracharya writes beautifully. Yani sthita prajnasya lakshanani. What are all natural traits of a sthita prajna jnani? Tani, all those traits, characteristics are mukshoho sadhanani. They are all means for spiritual upliftment, for mukshoho, for seekers of moksha. So the following 43 to 58, it is like that. We can consider this Bhikshu Gitam, Dvijavuvacha, that Bhikshu alone. Dvija means that Bhikshu was a Brahmana, now he became a Bhikshu. So that Brahmana who is in the form of Bhikshu now, he is telling his own again soliloquy. That Gitam, like it is like sung by that Bhikshu. That Gitam we'll see in the next class. That very nice for nididhyasanam, for contemplation, for imitation. That is called imitation. Pujya Dayananda Swamiji says, fake it and make it. Fake it and make it means what? You imitate like a jnani. Whatever jnani speaks, how jnani moves, how jnani talks, how jnani behaves, just you also imitate for some time. Imitating, one day you become like that. Fake it and make it. Similarly, here now Bhikshu Gitam, which is going to come, we will also take it as a sadhanam for our jnana nishtha. More in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.